Hey guys, my name's Kevin. Welcome to day 3 of the Baritone Fingerpicking series. Today I have a new pattern for you. We're going to go through it step by step and apply it to a couple of simple chord progressions. So get tuned up and let's get started. Alright, so let's take a look at the pattern now. So this pattern is typically called the Boom Diddy. I don't know where that came from. I'm not going to pretend that I do, but I'll show you how to do it. So for this pattern, you're only going to use your thumb and your index finger. So you may have seen before written in fingerpicking notation that the thumb is referred to as P, but I'm just going to refer to it as thumb here for you guys today. So the pattern, we're going to start here just with open strings, getting our pinky adhered to the base of the body here, and then we're going to get our hand in good position, as always, to start doing this here. So the pattern is going to go thumb first on the D string, and then on the B string we're going to play with our index finger and we're going to pull that up. So we have D, B, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on the G string and the E string. So then we do the same thumb on the G and index on the E. So you only need 2 fingers for this pattern, which is pretty cool. A little more simplified than having to use all of your fingers. Thumb, index, thumb, index. 1 and 2 and. So let's just hold no chords here with our fretting hand, and we're just going to play here with our picking hand. Let's just do that pattern about 4 times in a row just to really feel comfortable with it. If it helps you to count, feel free to do so. If it helps you to watch your hand as you're doing this, you can do that as well. So here we go. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Good job, guys. So if you need to spend more time working on that, just kind of focusing on all of your attention on the pattern, I would suggest you do that before you kind of dive into the chord progressions. But if you're ready to kind of do some play-alongs, let's get to it. All right, so let's apply this now to a simple chord progression. So we're just going to use 2 chords. Most of our focus here is still going to be on our finger-picking hand. So the chords that we'll use are a C chord, which is just middle finger on the D string, 2nd fret, index on the B string on the 1st fret. That sounds like this. And the 2nd chord is E minor. So to play E minor, all you do is remove your index finger from your C chord, and now you have the E minor chord. So we're going to pluck these 4 times a piece. So every time I do the pattern, that counts as 1 time. So when I go, that equals 1 time through the pattern. We'll do that 4 times per chord. We'll probably go through the progression a couple times so you have plenty of time to kind of work on this. So here we go. We're going to start by holding the C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and switch. 2, 3, 4, keep it going, back to C. 2 and 1 and 2. Back to E minor. 2, 3, 4. So anytime you're learning a new finger picking pattern, it's a good opportunity to really slow things down and kind of focus on the details. So what I'm trying to focus on here is really making sure that I have an even volume as I go. I don't want my thumb to be heavier than my fingers or vice versa. I want to really try to keep that tone nice and even as I'm going along here. So now we're going to take and add to those first 2 chords. So we have C to E minor, and then we're going to add a G chord, which is just ring finger down here on the E string 3rd fret, and then we'll finish it up with a D major chord, which is middle finger here on the 2nd fret E string, index finger on the G string on the 2nd fret, and then my ring finger here on the B string on the 3rd fret, and that makes a D chord. So we'll do the same thing 4 times per chord, and we'll go through this a few times. So here we go, nice and slow. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. 4, switch to E minor. 2, 3, 4, down to G. 2, 3, 4, go to D. 2, 3, 4, back to C. 2, 3, 4, E minor. 2. Are you smiling out there as you're playing your baritone? Down to G. I am, because the thing sounds pretty awesome. 4, end on D. 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to bump up the tempo a little bit, closer to what you would see in a song. So same exact chord progression, same number of times, but I'm going to count us in a little faster. So if you're not ready to speed up just yet, feel free to slow down, take some of those repetitions at the slow pace, really work on the technique. But if you're ready for a little bit more speed, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Switch. 2, 3, 4 to the G. 2, 3, 4, D. Keep it going. 3, 4, back to C. 2, 3, 4, E minor. 2, 3, 4, G. 2, 3, 4, and D. One more? Yeah. C. 2, 3, 4, E minor. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, then the D. 2, 3, 4. Well, I hope you guys had fun working with this new finger picking pattern today. I encourage you to try to apply this to songs that are in the 4/4 time signature. You can Google that, find out which songs you can play the Boom Diddy pattern with. And if you find a song that really works well for you, feel free to leave that in the comments below. I would love to be enlightened. So I did put together a worksheet for this where I have some other chord progressions set up that you can actually apply this pattern to as well and really work on getting comfortable with the Boom Diddy pattern. You can check those out over at allforuke.com. And last but not least, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You want to know when the next video is coming out, you can click that little alert bell. And you can always click the watch later button if you don't have time to check out the video right now, but you might have a little time later tonight. That's cool too. So I love hearing from you guys. Leave your comments below. Let me know where you're finger picking these days. And what kind of baritone are you playing? Are you playing a Kala baritone? If you're not, you could pick one up at allforuke.com in the shop. I am now a Kala affiliate. You can help out All for Uke and get yourself a sweet new uke. My name's Kevin. I'll see you next time.
This sunny day